Hey everyone, real quick before we get to the episode here, we just wanted to try to show some support and give some help to our friends in Kentucky and the surrounding area that were affected by the tornado that went through back on December 10th. A couple of weeks ago after the ATA show, Aaron, Mindy, and myself went to Mayfield to volunteer for a couple of days distributing meals, helping organize donations. And we met up with Deputy Zach Smith, who watches the show, and he's the one that contacted us and let us know that they're going to continue to need help for months and years to come as they clean up and rebuild in the town of Mayfield.
So right now, they're not really needing help with cleanup. Most of that is being done by contractors, but what they're needing volunteers to help with is delivering meals, potentially making meals. A lot of the churches are doing meals for different people that have lost their homes, the law enforcement, and then also organizing the donations. So at the Mayfield Fairgrounds, they have tons of donations there, and basically every church in the area is overflowing with donations. But now they need help organizing, distributing, and doing those types of things.
So while we were down there, Zach drove us around the city of Mayfield, and I mean, obviously it's heartbreaking the amount of the lives that were affected, the amount of destruction, and just how long it's going to take to rebuild. But it was amazing to see all the stories that Zach was sharing with us, is how people were coming together locally and nationally to support those affected by the tornado.
The cross was up there and all the glass was blown out around it, and they hooked it up and lit it up. I like that. That, and then some of the other out-of-town incident management people set up a Christmas tree and had a generator power net over at City Hall.
So if you want to help financially, or if you have time to volunteer actually on site, we'll put some information on the screen where you can donate, or where you can get in contact with people that are organizing the disaster relief. So we just wanted to use, our platform here, let everybody out there know, that this need is still out there. And we appreciate the way you guys have supported us over the years. And if you have the opportunity, we appreciate your support for the people in Mayfield, Kentucky, and the surrounding area that were affected by the tornado.
I like that.
What did that guy just say?
He said he watched a couple of does running here today. So Shane said there's fish. Did he say there's fish in this pond?
I think that we're gonna have Brad and Tyler just straight drive it and get all our buck tags at the bottom. I think if you can go straight to that top, and it's got to be real specific though. You got to just basically take the top and just let them skyline you right in that little spot right there. Just pop. If you can pop it over and just follow, get right to that spot, you got a chance at bumping bucks right out of this thing. And then if you guys time it, you have a set time. You're probably gonna have to wait on him a little bit. And at your set time, if Tyler can come straight, on the back side of this, and just go straight over that saddle, just drive it right over the top. Just don't care about it too much. You're not trying to do, because you guys don't have the buck tags, so you're not trying to do what we did yesterday where you sneak over. You're just trying to make a bunch of noise at the right time when we're all set up. And I think if we're set up on these escape routes, that's what they're going to try to do. They're going to try to drop a little bit and kind of cut back. But we're basically going to have 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Hey, that's my boy. That's my boy. That's my boy.
Let him know. Let him know we're here.
Just a little warning. My old man always says you gotta give him a chance. Hey, at least
let him know that we're coming in on this side.
Well, just take your time. Let him take the best shot you get and be calm. And shoot straight.
We've seen it happen once right in that spot. So.
Yeah. Shoot straight, shoot off, and lock.
We're kind of supposed to wrap the inside of this high ridge and then crossing that saddle. We've got an hour and a half to go half a mile. There's a chance we shoot one or see one on the way in. The only issue is I have really bad eyesight. So the odds of me seeing one ripping up a tree at 80 yards is probably not as high as somebody else. But we're gonna try. Anytime we get into a position where we're about to move into a new area, then we'll just like kind of peek it, just like we do turkeys. It's like, just peek that real light, because you never know what is right on the other side of that. So, I might go try and tangle with one. You think we're looking for something like that? Me and Keith are actually done with the drive. We're gonna try and find the match to this shit. Tuck that in somewhere. They are just destructive creatures.
Destroying these trees. I gotta take them out. Brad and Tyler are going to come over this top. Me and Shane are going to set up down here. We've got guys this direction and that direction from us kind of blocking it too, so hopefully we got it covered good enough. They've kicked bucks out here before.
Take a first day in Ohio.
Ted and I just got set up in spot one. We're eventually going to work down into the very bottom of this ditch, but we're going to sit right here until everyone else gets into position. Drive's going to start at 140. I think it's like right around 1 now, so we got at least 20 minutes before we're going to move again and get set up in the final position. But
What do you think of Ohio so far?
it's sweet. It's really cool. I like climbing mountains, and
Yeah.
the terrain makes it fun to do drives because you can really predict what they're going to do based on the terrain versus something that's really monotonous.
Yeah. The drives are fun because they take so long to get in position. So
Yeah.
but
It's a lot of walking, but it's worth it, and it's a lot of fun doing it in a big group like this.
it's a big group, but I definitely feel safe with this group.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good group of guys. A lot of people who are passionate about hunting deer, so a lot of conversations about planning, and everything's thought out, and instead of just going in and winging it, we're thinking through everything and everything we're doing. That helps us be more safe too. So
Yeah, for sure.
who do you think's gonna get a shot out of where the standards are right now?
I hope us.
I hope so too. This is a drive that they've done in previous years. You learn a lot from what the deer did last time, and it's not like a guarantee they're going to do the same thing again, but you're really taking note of how they escape areas and then learning from it really increases your chances the next time you go in.
Yeah.
Hayden's first day hunting in Ohio. So hopefully he can make it a one and done. Pretty cool. He's gonna be in the best spot. Yeah.
It's a big drag. Probably last night, actually.
be standing there talking about. That's what it's like. Exactly. Prime example. There they go right there. Got me on off. Your deer on the move. Oh, right there, right there, right there, right there. I think we're okay. Just let the wind keep jumping in there, too. They want to go back into the drive, so that's good now. Deer in there, large deer in there. There's bucks in there. Get on. They might all be in there. So we just split off from Brad and Tyler. Got what, like 40 minutes till the drive starts. They're basically wrapping around, getting up on that ridge there. The bull that they're eventually going to push on the backside of that. Zach and I are dropping in like this and just going to follow the valley down to the spot that we're going. All the other guys are farther to the south. But we ended up kicking, I think it was 3 does, or 2 does and fawns. Either way, they're going to the south into the drive. That was kind of our plan with us taking a longer time to get around. The trick is you just bump so many deer so far ahead of you that it's like you're better off to circle way out and around and pinch in all together at about the same time. That's kind of like how we set this up. We're all just trying to time it right. It's hard. I mean, even yesterday there was a whole bunch of bucks that got out of the drive still. The nice thing going for us, it's been super predictable where these deer are. West wind today, southeast side. Yeah. On a bench. That's where they were yesterday. Kind of down out of the wind. And it's just south facing, so it's pretty comfortable. A little bit of warmth coming up. A lot of times thermal pull on that sunny hillside, so that's the target.
Place to be. Yeah, kind of feels like this was made for big buck posting. Alright, so Shane and I just snuck down into this bottom. We're gonna push this spot out where they got 3 bucks up last time they pushed this out. We're just gonna be right down the bottom here, and then Hayden and Ted will be on the ridge on one side of us, and then Keith and Colin are gonna be up on the other side. We're hoping that these guys can just come over this ridge here where they're expecting the deer to be bedded and just push them right down, right past one of us. So we know there's been nice bucks in here this time of year and years past, so hopefully they're in here today. What do you think the standards are on this post? First legal buck. Hell yeah. I'm like a 4-pointer bigger. You're holding out for a 4. Yeah. Seems like a good shot to shoot a fork or bigger in.
directly above us on the ridge, and Brad split off of him. We think when Brad split off, a bunch of deer started running up in this bowl. The next bowl is the one we're targeting, but all the deer that we saw went up and around that point into the drive. What time is it? 1:31. So sure everybody set up. Yeah, 1:30 was the set time. Yeah. So that should be good. Hopefully we hear a shot here soon. Nice buck. Nice buck went through there. Nice buck. See him? Yep. See him? Yep. I think he's still standing. No. Is he? Should be going right in the drive. Yep. I think I just caught a glimpse of him going down. Thought I heard one up here too. Him going down. Yeah. Right into the game. I need to move back and boost while I keep on moving. Buck, isn't it? Gonna shoot him. I don't have a shot right now. Here he comes. Pretty nice one.
Meh.
I think you got him. Is he still going? Yeah. I don't know. I thought my first reaction was he hit him, but I definitely hit him. I think I might have hit him a little back. He was running, he was right here, and he wasn't going to stop. Both times he stopped down there, he's behind trees. Trying to move around. Pretty nice. Yeah. Heck yeah. I don't know. He went up that hill quite a ways, so I don't feel great about him. Did Shane shoot at him too? I don't know if he shot at him or the doe. I'm not quite sure. He shot at him right here, what, 30 yards? I don't know how to feel about that, though. I don't like how far he ran uphill. Yeah. I mean, that worked perfect. Yeah. It came right off that hill. Right off that point. You could heard a pop or something, didn't you? Yeah. Looked over and it came right down this. Right through here. Right across here and shot at him right in here somewhere. Good work, pushers. Yeah, that was perfect. Frick yeah, I'm freaking pumped. Hey, that's all you can ask for. Opportunity. I wonder what kind of shot they had at him. I heard him try to stop him. I wonder if he did or not. Yeah. Must have been real close to him, though, based off where he came from. Yeah, you had Shane was saying he had to wait, and the buck was in probably his best shot coming through here, because those guys were sitting right there. And then cleared him. He took a shot at him.
I had a great shot at him right when he was like perfectly in line with them.
Kind of coming towards you too, where it's not like they're moving as much side to side. That's nice when they're kind of quartered to you like that. Worked perfect.
For sure.
Starting to figure some stuff out, it seems like.
White hair.
I hit him.
Yeah.
Shane thinks he hit him too. Really? Yeah. I don't know how well I hit him. I mean, there's hair here.
Ran a long ways up the hill.
Yeah, he ran. Did he? Clear the top. I didn't see him after the second shot, but we watched him.
Oh, you guys could see him up here?
I watched him dump down here and like stop and just like waiting for the shot.
Yeah. There's hair right there somewhere. Right there.
Okay, yeah. There's some blood on it.
Yeah.
You should see that stuff up there.
That's good. Freaking dude, there's a rock.
So you both shot the same one or what? Yeah, they shot at it first and it must have been pretty close to that.
Oh, really?
Probably 30 yards from us, but he had to wait for it to clear those guys.
Clear those guys, yeah.
They gave us one of these when I asked them. I gave them a thumbs up. Because they could see, they went up that ridge. I imagine they could see him for a while, so they got it.
Some buck sign in there's crazy.
Yeah,
Just the mullets flying through the air.
yeah, it seemed like it.
Because we didn't even walk.
We don't know yet. We don't know if we hit him.
Quite sure. You shot. Me and Hayden.
Good job.
Keep everybody quiet.
Sorry, I shouldn't have ran. I got excited.
Yeah, right there. Oh my god.
First day in Ohio, pretty easy for him. I don't think you killed him. I mean, he mule kicked him. I definitely hit him. Like,
A lot of hair
here. And like he's hit.
Hey, son. Hey, son. Did you see them all? Did you see how stopped below you for a while?
I definitely did. See you guys walking, but yeah.
You were up there, and deer just started squirting.
Really?
And you stopped perfect because they heard or saw or whatever, and they just started darting out.
On that log, too.
Then I saw one, which I think is the buck, because he came through way late. We saw him standing, running down the ridge, and I filmed him run down the ridge. And then I was like, we need to go up. So we take off moving quick. And as soon as we take off moving quick, boom! We take off really running, then boom! Great job. Great job.
I think that's it.
We got him. Stopped like down on that bottom, and he's behind a tree when he did, and then he started running straight at me. And then when he hit this elevation change, he turned and started coming this way. And he was about to hit this thick stuff, and I tried to stop him, and he didn't stop, and I shot him on the run. So
You hit him good.
I mean, he mule kicked hard. There's hair here. I think if anything, it might be a little back.
What do you think happened with your shot?
Pretty much the same.
It's the same buck.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a buck,
Definitely.
one buck and a doe.
Yep.
Buck was the lead.
You get, that's all you guys saw?
We
Because
saw
there was
4
like
does.
7 deer.
There's like 3 deer that went up kind of that way, and then those guys scared them back down into here, but I think it was just doe. Saw one for sure.
Hayden's first drive in Ohio of his life
Yeah.
gets a shot.
How goes, dude?
Shane's first shot in 2 seasons.
It's a third year.
It's our buddy Keith. It's our
What's
buddy
Keith just
Blood
going on
Hound.
a blood trail by himself? This is the second point of impact. This is where he...
That's good because he was already bleeding before.
He has at least 2, possibly 4 holes in him, so I feel like he should be in enough shape.
Shane's good.
Looks like 2.
This looks like probably a dead deer, but I think we should just be careful. I think we should definitely get guys on the other side. Yeah. So it looks like we got a good hit. We can see blood. I mean, I see it 10, 12 yards up there. Good blood going right here and a bunch of hair. These guys came up here and found it, and then I think Ted and Hayden filmed the deer go up that way, right?
Yeah, yeah, we saw him go up this point. He wasn't bleeding like the first 30 yards, and he crossed that creek back there and just opened up. And Shane hit him again right here.
So what we're gonna do, just to be safe, since we've got the guys for it, we're gonna go circle around this thing.
Basically just acting like he's still alive because we don't know exactly where he's hit.
We're gonna end up giving it an hour when it's all said and done, at least. So, but we got, I think, lethal blood. So we're gonna go. I'll go with these guys, make a loop. You lead a group around. You stay here to film. You go with Keith.
All right, we'll see you at the buck.
All right, see you at the buck. Maybe do a light howl.
Yeah.
If you get. Keep it kind of quiet because we're gonna go get another.
Shane can see where his bullet went into the bank over there, so he's trying to dig her out. Didn't really expand, did she?
It's less than ideal. Dug around for a minute.
Have to hold on to that, that'll be interesting.
Yep.
At least there's 2 in them.
Mm-hmm.
It went through both sides. I mean,
Yeah.
got a little expansion. I've seen them before where they just literally look like the bullet, you know,
Yeah.
as it comes, like they don't do anything. So.
We've given the guys 2 groups about 45 minutes to circle around and get in position to where we saw the buck ran last. Ted and I saw him going up this hill pretty far, so he kind of went straight to the high point, it seemed like. So I'm going to stay on the blood, and then Shane's going to go up about 30 yards above and just keep looking ahead, and then if he ends up bumping it, potentially it'll come down in front of me, but hopefully he's just not too far laying up there. So if we do bump him up, we've got those guys in position to potentially see him.
On the top up there.
Yeah. So
let's go get him.
Let's go find him. Shane, I'm gonna go up from here.
I thought you saw him bedded there or something. I'm pretty sure he went right off this waterfall. Yeah.
Right. He fell off the waterfall.
Oh my god.
Look at the butt. Nice job, boy.
It's awesome. Whew. I was getting a little nervous, and we were following walking blood for a while. Like, it's good blood, but we went 300 yards probably.
The blood was really good.
Uphill too.
Just walk.
I said, give us a light howl. Did you hear that just then?
Yeah, that's what you said here. So.
I go over to Tyler and Keith and see what they think.
Too easy.
Dude, yes. Dude. Where are they right now? Sounds like it's over here, so let's just go for
it. Yeah, you can see it. Like, I see blood way back there.
Yeah, he fell down right there.
He slid right down.
That's
off
where it fell off right there.
The waterfall buck.
High waterfall buck. I stood right here and took a picture of this earlier.
Uh-huh.
I took the same picture of the dead deer.
Me and Shane came down here earlier, like, well, that's cool. It's a lot cooler now.
Oh wow, there's a cave here. That's cool. Cool cave waterfall. Dang, yeah, he's a better buck than I actually thought.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's the picture I took earlier.
Nice job, gentlemen.
Thank you, sir.
And I mean that when I say it, gentlemen.
Thank you, kind fella. Yeah, it feels good. That always sucks, deer. That's the worst part about deer hunting, is not knowing if they're dead or not. Like turkeys, you know they're dead. So I couldn't even celebrate like after the shot because I saw him, like I lost sight where he ran off. Never saw him go down. It would have been cool to see him go down here though.
Fell off the waterfall. Fell off the waterfall.
Oh my god. Hell yeah.
Dude, that's so awesome. Would you guys just track him and look down?
Yeah, those two were up, like, he kind of side hilled across here.
Yeah.
And I don't know, those two were up on the track, and then I just stayed like 30, 40 yards down the hill from him, just in case I jumped him and he started to run downhill. But
Shane calls me over and like motions to me, but he wasn't like really excited because, you know, he's still even playing. So I thought he's still alive there, so I'm like sneaking up, and then he goes, "No, come on."
no, he actually
No, he's dead though.
Yeah, I wasn't sure at first.
He's actually off that waterfall.
That's insane.
Yeah. He fell all the way off that rock. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see where, basically where Jake is. He slid right down that.
Yeah, you tracked him up
a way to go, huh?
That would have been the sight to see. Okay. We were following walking blood. Like,
oh yeah, I can see where he landed.
And he went like 300 yards still, but like just a walking blood trail the whole time.
He's bleeding a lot though.
Yeah, a lot.
He seemed like he was bleeding a lot there at the beginning.
Yeah.
I kept telling these guys, I'm like, just make sure you're playing it like he's alive, because you never know.
Yeah,
that
sure.
it worked out.
Yeah.
Good shoot. Hey,
yeah,
that's
good
some
job.
Good shooting, boys.
That's good. Good
Everybody
shooting,
did
good filming.
Everybody did their job perfect.
Yeah, you go for him.
Yeah, you're close. I am pretty close. I should probably back off. Yeah, I'm all right.
A waterfall buck.
Good duck, dude. That's what we're hoping for. Hey, I got big steps I do. Just exactly what you'd want, dude. Right? That's insane. Yeah.
I'm coming down, catch me.
Said that while we were waiting for you guys to get in position, we were talking how we had that valley covered perfect, because I think the only way a buck would have got through is if it went like a third of the way up that offside ridge. Like anything that went through that bull was getting a shot at it.
I actually, you mean that side ridge?
Yeah. Could you shoot to the bottom?
Oh.
Oh, then we had it covered.
Keith said, "Deer, deer, deer." Boom! And I pulled up, and then boom! I'm like, well, I don't see a deer anymore.
And then he ran off a cliff.
And then he ran off. Now talk about the coolest photo we're gonna have to have.
Yeah, that's true.
Now careful, Jacob. Don't just come falling down here.
I'll catch you, buddy.
Perfect lighting on that one too. Yeah, lighting does a good job.
Too bad I think the camera was facing that way.
Was it really?
No.
Let's see. Pretty decent. Pass that around. It's the first time hunting Ohio and with a muzzleloader. All right, so we just got Hayden's buck gutted, and we're gonna make one last drive on the day. We got this ridge that we've wanted to target for a long time, but we've never got a chance to do it, so we're gonna try it today. Yeah, probably got actually a couple hours left, but by the time we get set up, it'll be the last drive of the day. We're all feeling pretty excited, and I'm super pumped for everybody in the group because it's such a team effort. Everybody's doing their job perfectly, and it's just so fun to work together as a team when hunting. That's my favorite part about this, and it's why I look forward to it every year. It's like nothing like being in the woods with your buddies and being on the same team. When somebody shoots, everybody's fired up. You can tell that no matter who's shooting, everybody gets pumped. So gotta keep trying, and maybe we'll have some more action. Yeah, deer running for sure. Yep. There they are. See them just cross the creek. Going right up to those guys. Don't need to run. Good. And I got some footage of it.
Straight in front of you. Doe. Here they come. A couple of them.
Did you see him?
Yeah, it's a 5. All doe, I think. Didn't really get a great look at one of them. Those 3 that top that way.
Yeah, we saw a bunch of them cross, and 2 of them came up right in here somewhere. Is that where you saw them cross?
I thought there was 3 there.
Probably should have just put all guns right there. That's what I think.
That's what we got first.
I think we should just tighten that up. Tomorrow, that's the game plan. Let's get out of here and get the stuff done.
It doesn't matter how successful you are, I feel guilty when we don't get out of the house.
I do too, but I think it helped in this situation for sure. I wouldn't have wanted to go in here first if we wouldn't have waited till noon.
Unless you go one more year, you had a drop tank.
I thought about it. We would have been able to come in here and get it next year.
At least most of it's downhill. We just gotta get up this first main hill, and then it's...
These guys got the buck packed up. I just kind of stood around and took a few video shots, but we're gonna go back and meet up with the rest of the guys. They went back to start cooking, so we're gonna start eating when we get back, which is better than last night when we all got out of the woods at like 9 o'clock. So back to the truck. We don't have terribly far.
All right, good job, Hayden. Thank you. Good job, everybody. Appreciate it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. What'd you do with that one there, Shane?
It's just kosher salt and then like a coffee molasses seasoning. Should be edible, at least.
What do you think? Hey, plus, Shane. Thank you. I'll give you more of that. You think you can do a shotgun with me tonight, buddy, or not?